pivotal moment in global economic history, the Bretton Woods system. Emerging from the devastation of World War II, the Bretton Woods system was established in July 1944 at the United Nations Military and Financial Conference in Bretton Woods. This groundbreaking agreement brought together representatives from 44 allied nations to craft a new international monetary framework aimed at rebuilding and stabilizing the post-war global economy. Tonight, we will delve more into origins, functioning, and legacy of this historic agreement together with our friend Mary. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Fox. This is Mary Villanueva, and we're live here in Moab City Christ King College. Come with me and let's drive more about what really happened during Bretton Woods system. But for that, let's ask some people here if they have any idea about Bretton Woods system. About the Bretton Woods system. We celebrate the 8 years since the Bretton Woods system was established. Do you have any idea or insight about it?
Yes, based on what I've heard from our school, Bretton Woods system is where establishment of institution started at the conference. Two key institutions were born as what I have remembered: the International Monetary Fund and the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, later known as the World Bank. These institutions were tasked with promoting monetary cooperation, facilitating international trade, and providing financial assistance for post-war reconstruction and development efforts.
Thank you for that. What about you? Do you have any insight about Bretton Woods system?
All I know was about the fixed exchange rates and the functioning of the system. As far as I remember, one of the center tenets of the Bretton Woods system was the establishment of fixed exchange rates. Participating countries agreed to peg their currencies to US dollars, which was in turn linked to gold at a fixed rate of $35 per ounce. This fixed exchange rates regime aimed to foster stability of international trade and finance. Also, I'm not so sure, but I think under the Bretton Woods system, countries could adjust their exchange rates within certain limits to address imbalances in their balance of payments. The IMF served as a forum to consultation and coordination among member countries, providing financial assistance to nations facing currency crisis or balance of payments difficulties.
Actually, right. All of that happened during the Bretton Woods system. Thank you for that. We reflect on the Bretton Woods system. We recognize the enduring impact of the architecture of the global economy. While the system may have faded into history, its principles of cooperation, stability, and solidarity remain as prevalent as ever in today's interconnected world. This is Mary Villanueva reporting on the legacy of the Bretton Woods system. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mary, for that insightful report on the Bretton Woods system. It's fascinating to revisit this pivotal chapter in economic history and reflect on its significance for the modern world. Stay tuned for more updates on global affairs. Again, this is Michelle Falcon signing off.
Did you know the Bretton Woods systems established fixed by exchange rate of USA dollar, which was unconvertible to gold and fixed price of 35 pounds? This begging to gold is intended to provide stability in the international currency transactions. Number 2. Come to an end in the 70s, the Bretton Woods system lasts until 1971 when President Richard Nixon announced that the USA would no longer convert dollars to gold and fixed values, effectively ending the system. This led the transitions of floating exchange rate system that we see in the most of the world today. Number 3. Innovative for its time, the Bretton Woods conference was marked by unprecedented level of international cooperation and innovative for its comprehensive approach to addressing global financials. Challenges settings is precedent for future economic collaboration, and that's all.